I did the communication and arts at School of Continuing, and it intrigued me to find out more about communications. And at that time I was thinking mainly media. I wanted to get into media, not the journalism aspect, but any other aspect, production and stuff like that. And whilst at UWI and getting into the communication studies course, I found how broad. I learned how the different and how diverse communication studies is, and because there's an intercultural, you can do with relational aspects of communication, mass communication, and that has broadened my view on communications. And at this time, I'm graduating this year, and I'm doing my master's in human communication, hopefully to specialize in corporate communication, especially.
When people think of UWI, they usually think of students who are coming straight out of school, and they don't realize that we have among us lots of mature students. I mean, we call them mature students, but they're really not old or anything.
Yeah.
But what has that experience been like for you?
Being a mature student, I believe I'm more focused. Not that I'm more focused than the other students. For myself, I am more focused. I know what it is I want. I believe I work harder to achieve what I want to get in my courses, and and it's more focused. And I believe if I did it initially right after school, I may not be that focused.
But are there any challenges that come with coming into a program when your peers essentially living home with mommy and daddy, and they don't have the kinds of experience, or you might even say the only word that's coming to mind is baggage that you end up with just because you've been living a little longer.
Well, in my case, I believe having the experience of having job experience, because I've worked at Scotiabank, I've worked at Unit Trust, and that even grounds you in terms of how you interact with people. So it wasn't even an issue for me coming into an environment where mainly there's students who have just come out of secondary school. I believe I was able to interact with them just as I would interact with people, my peers, my age, and I didn't have any difficulties in that aspect. But I do believe having that job experience and knowing how to be motivated and guided and certain how you execute your duties helped me in keeping me while doing the course, keeping me focused in doing the course. And in my case, I am living at home with mommy because I'm doing my communication studies full time, and I gave up. That was a sacrifice, and at sometimes it was challenging, but because I know that I want more than what I had at that time.